Former President Donald Trump faces another indictment, the fourth so far this year. The latest one handed up late last night in Fulton County, Georgia. Here's a live look at the courthouse where Trump is expected to appear next Friday. The 98-page indictment claims he and 18 others, including Rudy Giuliani, tried to overturn his election loss in the state. The filing lists 41 total counts, including 13 against Trump. CBS 2's Alice Gaynor joins us now with more on this. Alice?
Christine, those 13 felony counts against the former president include election fraud, racketeering, and other charges. This comes just 2 weeks after the Justice Department special counsel charged the former president in a conspiracy to overturn the election.
I just want to find 11,780 votes.
That January 2021 phone call from then President Trump urging Georgia's Secretary of State to find the votes needed to overturn his election loss set off the 2.5-year investigation. Prosecutors say it violated a Georgia law against soliciting a public official to violate their oath. The indictment alleges much more, 161 acts total by Trump and 18 of his allies. Among the defendants, former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows and Trump's one-time personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, the former mayor of New York City.
The defendants engaged in a criminal racketeering enterprise to overturn Georgia's presidential election result.
Attorney Nick Lewis, who focuses on government inquiries and congressional investigations, explains the significance of the RICO charge, which stands for Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations.
It allows the prosecutors to bring in conduct that happens outside of Georgia in order to help prove the criminal acts that happened within Georgia.
Other alleged acts include harassing an election worker who faced false claims of fraud.
Do you know how it feels to have the President of the United States to target you?
It details the fake electors scheme and a plot involving one of his lawyers to access voting machines in a rural Georgia county and steal data from a voting machine company. Georgia's former Republican Lieutenant Governor Jeff Duncan testified before the grand jury yesterday.
My hope is that Americans believe us. My hope is that Republicans believe us.
Former Democratic Georgia Senator Jen Jordan also testified.
This isn't just them flying blind or making assumptions or even allegations with respect to everything in that indictment. They have some evidence to show that.
Today, Trump, who denies any wrongdoing, released a video on his campaign website.
Next November, we will win back the White House.
CBS News legal analyst Ricky Kleeman notes this is a state indictment, not a federal one. So if Trump were found guilty and was elected president, he could not pardon himself.
This is a serious case, and RICO in Georgia carries a penalty of 5 to 20 years. That means there would be some prison time if Donald Trump or any of the other 19 defendants are convicted of a RICO conspiracy.
Now, Trump says he'll hold a news conference Monday at 11 a.m. at his golf club in Bedminster, New Jersey. All defendants have until noon next Friday to voluntarily turn themselves in. Christine and Dick.
Alice, thanks very much.
Thank you, Alice. And a look now at the other cases against the former president. They involve his alleged involvement in the January 6th insurrection, his classified documents case, hush money case in New York, and now the Georgia election. The former president facing a total of 91 charges right now. And for the latest information, including a copy of the indictment and a look at the timeline of the Georgia investigation, head over to CBSNewYork.com.